shall we? Directors of companies that own the Lamu land entities under investigation have been ordered to report to the CID headquarters and make their statements. CID Director Ndegwa Muhoro gave the directive this morning in Mombasa, as he revealed the directors couldn't be traced from where they were. And as our senior coast reporter Ferdinand Omondi reports, the Jubilee side of the National Assembly is demanding the immediate arrest of suspects named over the Lamu land saga.
Parliamentarians were once again divided right down the middle, with Jubilee MPs insisting former Lands Minister James Orengo should answer for the alleged land grabbing in Lamu.
The most visible land grabbing and irregularities occurred under the leadership of the Grand Coalition government of the last Grand Coalition government, spearheaded by the then Minister for Lands, Honorable Senator James Orengo. During that period, and also during the transition period, April 2011 and November 2012, over 1 million files could not be traced in our registries.
The Jubilee team is taking the war with court over the Lamu land far beyond their titles issue. As court blasts Jubilee for non-implementation of the TJRC report, the Jubilee side also have their own report to wave in court's face.
The Dungu report was done when the former Prime Minister, the former Finance Minister, who even allocated himself land outside Kenya in the name of the embassies, he sold land and property of the Kenyan Foreign Ministry. It has never happened since Munyi Wayaki as a Foreign Minister to Amina Mohamed in 2014.
Bwana Orengo alivyokuwa anafanya shughuli hizi za kupeana ardhi Lamu na kwengineko, maana alipeana mpaka Dongo Kundu, alipeana Kwale, alipeana Mombasa, kote tunapafahamu. Kwa hivyo tunasema hivi ya kwamba alivyokuwa anapeana, alipeana akifuata sheria za nchi? Jibu ni hapana.
President Uhuru Kenyatta's directive to have 500,000 acres of land in Lamu revoked from 22 entities has been raising dust across political and administrative circles. The Criminal Investigations Department now reveals that the addresses provided by the directors of the companies may have been bogus.
By yesterday, we tried to trace the directors from the offices or the addresses that they have given. We have not located them. All is not lost. We've received from the Registrar General of Companies the list of the directorship of all those companies. You're going for them.
Ndegwa revealed that his officers have been trailing the paperwork around the controversy and is now ordering the named directors to show up and tell their side of the story.
We have recorded quite a number of statements from land officials and other persons who might have a hand in allocation of these lands.
At the same time, the National Land Commission has given the directors 15 days to appear before them and explain how they acquired the land titles. But Mohamed Swazuri has poured cold water on Land Cabinet Secretary Charity Ngilu's move to close the lands registry in Mombasa, Kwale and Lamu, saying the move has nothing to do with the ongoing investigations in the Lamu land saga.
She started closing registries long before the complaint from the president in Nairobi in February. I don't think it has got anything to do with the complaint that was received, because as I've told you, we have been reviewing these parcels daily on a daily basis. Reviewing these parcels is not an event.
A presidential directive to recover 500,000 acres of illegally acquired land has opened up a can of worms that is now transforming into a political roller coaster of accusations and counter-accusations. The real victims in this saga can only hope that all the bickering will eventually end up in actual justice getting served. Ferdinand Omondi, KTN, Mombasa.